Hi, James Melendez, James the Wine Guy, James the Beer Guy. Here to talk about beer today. This is Ommegang Abbey Ale, a really handsome, beautiful, gorgeous ale. This is a Belgian style, 8.5% alcohol content, and it's really nice to see this producer here in my home base of San Francisco. Now, for me, it's a really great thing to find this really handsome, beautiful, crafted Abbey Ale. For me, I think a Belgian is kind of a mothership for the stylization that I like. Yes, there are other camps. There are, you think of the Mexican beers or Italian or German beers, French beers, British, of course, Irish. It goes on and on. And for me, somehow there's this sense and characteristic of cooler times, winter times, and a different stylization altogether that is really exciting. And as I've said about wine, I say about beer. We live in the best of beer times, and the best quality, the best availability, the best of producers giving stylizations that are both traditional and brand new. And I think that's a really great thing. So that goes for the spirits world, it goes for the sake world, it goes for the cider world. We live in the best of times. While it may not feel like that in terms of maybe the world that we find ourselves in or the current world events and so forth, we can rest back and say, well, at least at day's end, I can enjoy this with a friend or family member. Now, for me, this is a really great way of talking about beer in terms of I'm not escaping the wine camp and really just going to go away from the wine reviews. I'm not. I did have that question when I did a beer review several years ago, and no. I think it's really the marriage of all these art forms into one where I think people really do want to experiment, try and delve into each of these art forms. Now, there's a favorite restaurant of mine here in San Francisco called Abbott's Cellar. Abbott's Cellar does a 3- and 5-course tasting menu, which I think is absolutely wonderful. It is showing and demonstrating how good beer is with food. Not that there's any question about that, but really when you go through these 5 courses and you taste beer, you're thinking, wow, this is really amazing. I didn't realize it would go so well with this entree, this dessert. And for me, that's a really exciting art form. So here we go. Take a taste and tell you what this is like. But first, I will also tell you that I do have my beer scale. It's the same exact rating system for my wine scale, which is a 10.0 is a high score. And say this is let's just say a 9.0, then you go up 0.1%. And every 10th you go is a logarithm. So it's harder to get to those scores. And so I think for me, that's a really important measure. That is, a 9.2 is going to be much more significantly more difficult to get than a 9.0. Here we go. Take a taste and give you some feedback. Beautiful characteristics on this ale. Now, this is a really nice earthy, peaty experience. Hint of caramel, cinnamon, bay leaf, micro hint of dark chocolate, and cardamom. Handsome, gorgeous. This is 9.2 out of a 10.0 scale. For more wine and beer reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com. Subscribe to my videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, Pinterest. Salud.